Hey guys, welcome to a new movie review. Today we're doing the new Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, so let's jump into it. This is a comedy, obviously comedy action movie. If you've seen any of the original Naked Guns, but I've seen I've not sit down and watched them start to finish, but I have seen parts of them, clips from them. I know Weird Al is in the original one with, I don't know, because I know there's two of them. I don't know which one, if he's in both or he's just in one, but I'm fan of Weird Al, so that's cool. I do want to watch those at some point, because I think they'll be fun to watch. Some of those movies are fun. But does this one hold up to the originals? Is it a good movie? Is it a good comedy movie? How do these type of comedy movies work now? I think it's interesting. But a lot of things to talk about, but let's jump into it. It's not going to be super long, but because I'm not going to talk about, the movie's going to be very basic. I'm not going to talk about a lot of jokes and stuff, other than maybe types of jokes. And we're not going to go into the actual jokes themselves for the most part, but maybe one or two other examples. But yeah, so let's jump into it. General thought. I liked the movie. It was actually funny. The part that made me laugh is made me laugh, gave me a chuckle, and made me laugh enough where I was okay, it wasn't busting out laughing, but it was definitely some funny moments in there. I thought it was funny and great, and the cool visual gags, visual humor, visual things, little things, stuff really well done for this movie. I think it's a good movie. I think it's not applause. It is a good movie. I do recommend seeing it. If you like a good comedy movie, it is good. I think it's good. I think it's a good non-comedy. Well, we don't have a lot. I just noticed you don't get as many comedy movies as you do nowadays, but this is a good one, so I would recommend it. Also, I think it's directed or produced by Seth MacFarlane. I'm can kind of see some of his elements to this movie. Also, he worked with Liam Neeson on that Western comedy movie he did. So he's done stuff before with Liam Neeson, so it's not like he's not done stuff with him before. But yeah, so let's jump into it and talk about the actual movie itself. Spoiler warnings ahead of just the plot of the movie. It's very basic, but yeah, let's jump into it. This movie starts off with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is the main character, Detective Drebin, and he starts with the bank heist, goes in, stops the bad guys. I'm not gonna say how, but you've seen it in the trailer, so it's not really. This one's kind of spoiler, not really spoiler, because if you've seen the trailer, you've seen it. But he goes in. I'm not gonna say it, just in case you haven't seen it. But he goes in, stops the bad guys. There's a bank heist, and obviously he's one of the cops who does stuff. He stops the bad guy, but he kind of is out of the comedy, so he does stuff wrong, and everybody's what the f*** are you doing? He's kind of an idiot, does weird stuff, and eventually he has to he's put on this other case, and then obviously this case is connected to the case with the bank heist, and this big guy who's running this big corporation is doing evil, doing stuff, gonna take over the world. And that's funny, this movie, the plot of this movie has something that was very similar to another movie where he has this bunker where they're gonna go and take all the rich people to him. I see what you do, I think. And then you have a device which you push it, everybody's gonna go crazy, start fighting each other. I'm oh, so we're doing the plot of Kingsman, are we? I'm just saying, that's very similar to plot of Kingsman. It's not the exact same, but it's very similar enough where I'm okay. Night King comparison, and also you're probably doing a parody on that. But I like how in the bunker, and there's one joke I will mention, someone mentioned it, in the bunker they have a musical, yes, we'll go there and we have a musical guest, Weird Al, he's gonna be the one there performing everything, so that's kind of fun, he's the one artist there, yeah, we gotta keep Weird Al, the guy who did Office Paradise, I was it was fun, I didn't think about him being a cameo in this movie, and I'm oh yeah, that makes sense because he was in the original one, so it's fun. I love him being in this movie, that's fun, it's a fun cameo. And he does make a cameo at the end credits, at the very end of the movie, what's also fun, that continues that joke, and I like this, it's fun. It's a fun movie. But then, obviously, Taekyon finds out about it. He meets this girl who is the sister of this person who died in the crash, whatever the case may be, sister, brother, whatever the case may be, finding out stuff, and eventually her and Drebin get into a relationship, and eventually the bad guy goes and attacks. The bad guy goes after, he goes after the bad guy and stuff. Eventually stuff happens where he gets fired, and he has to go and fight. He realizes what's going on, he has to stop him, and he stops the bad guy and everything's fun. And there's a lot of cool visual humor. I think that's one of the parts. There's a part, I don't want to mention anything because I don't want to spoil any of the jokes, because that's telling a joke is the most but there's a lot of humor with him, doing stuff with hands, stuff in the background. There's so much stuff that's it's cool, it's in the background, but it adds to the world and the type of world and humorous this is, and it's fun. This is a good movie, and it's comedically it's good. I like it, it's funny. I would recommend this. So yeah, good movie. I think that's gonna call it for this. What you guys think of Naked Gun? Let me know in the comments down below. Tell me what movies you've been watching in the comments below as well, and we can get on to the rating of this movie. This one gets an 8. I'm actually giving an 8 because it's actually it was good and funny. I was only gonna give it a 7, but it was actually really good. I actually really liked it. I thought it was gonna be maybe a 7. I thought it was gonna be a good movie. I thought it was gonna be a 7. I was it's good, but there's little things, but no, it was actually really funny, and I enjoyed it. So what you guys think? Let me know, and you guys can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.